Hello everyone, I'm Jane, and surprise, I'm here with my face almost. For a lot of you, I'm DreanaJane. I'll still be DreanaJane here, and I'm a Twitch and YouTube content creator mainly for video games, especially Dead by Daylight, my main game. And I'm here to start with a new YouTube channel dedicated to other kind of content. For the newcomers, I'm a transgender woman. I started my gender identity journey during the last year, 2019, at 27 years old. And it's kind of weird because it happened during one of the most complicated moments of my life. It was the moment where I thought that my life was complete because you finally get a job, the job you studied a lot for, you worked a lot to get it, and I thought, okay, I got my goals. But during the months I thought like, no, I'm still not complete because even the best job in the world, if you're not your real self, cannot make you really happy. What happened? It happened that while I was role-playing a female character on social media for the first time, I started to figure out who I really was. It's kinda complicated to explain all of this because usually, in people's mind, you are transgender and you get your transgender when you are really, really young. This is not true in all situations like mine, because I actually can recall some memories where I could start figure out what was going on, but I couldn't get what all these things actually meant. I prefer to be the female character than the male character when I played with my friends, even with real life games like chasing each other and stuff like that, like playing like we were the characters of the cartoons we used to watch, the video games we used to play, all of these things. I always prefer to be the female character in video games because I felt more authentic. I felt better at being a female character than a male character. A lot of different reasons, But I didn't know what this meant because, I grew up in a really Catholic family. Imagine if they speak about this topic at home. They don't even know what all of this actually means. In Italy, imagine to go to school and hear about these topics, if not as a bad joke by a schoolmate, because we are not educated to this stuff. This topic is kind of taboo in Italy. Now a bit less because there are more transgender artists. There is a sort of new will by society to recognize the importance of LGBTQ community and trans people. Don't think that everything is perfect and everything. It's not the case, but if I have to think about how younger people are exposed to these messages and how I was exposed to these messages, I repeat, I knew nothing about this when I was younger. This is totally a new world here. And so here I am. During last year, while I was playing Dead by Daylight, my main game, I was role-playing as one of the female characters on Instagram. People started speaking with me as I was a I was that character, so recognizing me as a female, and I felt so good because I felt so authentic. It was a really beautiful feeling for me. It was like the next step from being a female character in a video game. First step in a single player game where you see other NPCs, not playable characters, speaking with you as you are a female, and that is a really first good feeling. But it was like a feeling you don't speak about, a feeling you don't even really think about. You are like, okay, I feel more comfortable at doing this, but you don't even find a sense at the first step to that. You're just like, okay, I don't like to be the man here. I prefer this, okay? Then in online games, but you know, it's a one-time meeting, a one-time situation. So they are like, okay, they use the female pronouns, you share the lobby, and after the lobby, okay, see you next time. With social medias, it was a huge step for me because it was relating with other people who were actually speaking with me. And that was the thing that actually started to change things in my life. It's really tragic that happened right before the COVID-19 situation that unfortunately all of you know, because after working with my therapist and after realizing I was ready for HRT, hormonal replacement therapy, for who's new to this kind of words and concepts, COVID spread out, I lost my job, and I'm living with my family at home that still doesn't accept me as a transgender woman. So you can imagine this is not really easy, but I don't want to cry over myself. I think that crying is fine because crying is helpful. It doesn't make you weaker, and it can make you feel better after that you do it. But there is a moment where you are like, okay, but I can't stay doing nothing, even if we have to wait because you can't find a job really easily during this moment, because even companies are suffering because of this. We have to be realistic, but what can I do? And then here I am. I try to be active, like telling my story, telling my feelings, seeing what the world is doing. And so I'll call this channel the Diary of Jane. We'll speak a lot about transgender topic, of course, also because even my gaming community, I met people who are interested in these topics, people who found a safe place where to be their real selves in my Discord community, that if you want you can join. And I was like, okay, I want to speak more about these topics, but I can't do it while I'm in a lobby waiting for a game before shooting people into the face, you know. I want to give the right space to all of this. I want to reach new people, and I want to speak about this because I think it's important. It helped me to watch videos of other transgender content creators where they told their story, they shared their transition step by step. It was very helpful. It made me feel better. It made me feel less alone. So I'm like, okay, I want to be helpful as well. I want to not only be helpful to other people, I have to admit that this is helpful for me as well, because I'm here looking at myself, speaking about these topics and putting some points about this. So this will be a sort of shared space, but it's also a really personal space. It's my mind projecting my thoughts about what's going on around me and what's going on inside me. I hope that you'll find this helpful and interesting. I don't know if in the next videos, then immediately next ones, we'll have my face again, because I don't really like the quality of this camera. But I'll surely come back with new contents really soon. I plan to do a video every week. So maybe the next videos will be more like podcast, or maybe I'll come back. If you still enjoy to see my face in this way with this really low resolution camera, I'll try to keep going for this, and maybe, who knows, if I have some money saved, even if you can guess that. Unfortunately, earning money during this period is not easy, because finding a job is kind of impossible. I'll try to go for a webcam to give you a better quality of this. At the moment, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this kind of content as well. If you want to share your feeling, your thoughts, or you just want to vent, you are welcome to share your experience here or on my Discord. You can find the link in the description of the video. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.